Okay. Hallo en welkom by Metaalratte Soliede Spookpyn. Okay. Okay. It sounded better in my head when because I did a translation about Metal Gear in Afrikaans. So you guys heard that. So I don't know.
Plant expansion complete. Clouds approaching.
For some reason it was better in my head.
Please select a mission.
Okay, so today we're gonna do.
Please select a landing zone heading to Central Africa.
Some side missions, so I'm gonna test this. See the shield. Stupid water gun. Still hate this pistol. So do you guys think I should do also other games by translating them in Afrikaans like I did with Metal Gear just now? It would be something different. It might sound weird, but it might be fun to get Afrikaans.
Mission list updated.
Still can.
Marker placed.
What's this? What's robots all about? Ooh, that's cheap.
Khan's English interpreter operating somewhere in that area. If you extract him, it could be...
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Boss, that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own. You'll need to treat it with first aid.
Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Select a mission.
I want something... 7 days, 6.
Unit dispatched.
I'll take the money. Not side. Dispatch mission. That one. 6 days, 5 days.
Unit dispatched. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Sub-side ops list updated.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Buddy.
Please specify a project.
Stun.
Development project has been added. Development project has been added.
Let's see. Okay.
Please specify a project.
I need to wait. Okay. Next side of
Marker placed. Marker placed.
side this
Marker placed.
there. So
Marker removed.
that marker. Then gonna
Look closely. Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what caused the symptoms to develop. The infection rate, along with the number of dead, are both on the rise. If we don't find the cause, and soon...
Boss, you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. It could be a counterplay by Skullface.
That's insane. You mean they weaponize parasites?
Parasites as weapons. That definitely falls under the Biological Weapons Convention. But it's something the world would never see coming. and no one's ever developed a vaccine for parasites.
So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa.
It may be. But if it is, how did the Yellow Cake and Walker gears fit? There must be something bigger we're not seeing. Anyway, our priority now is to prevent more casualties.
The medical team is studying the infection. But we can't treat anyone until we know the root cause. All we can do right now is halt the spread of infection.
Okay, so see that
Remember before, boss? When Quiet attacked one of our guys on Mother Base, stuck a knife in his mouth. He's one of the very few soldiers who've had contact with her recently. Close contact. I don't think it's a coincidence that he was among those who became symptomatic pretty early on in this epidemic. Saliva and blood spatter, an open wound, mucosal infection. Whatever is causing this got inside him then.
Miller, that is a baseless accusation.
The source of the infection is Quiet. Everyone suspects her.
We don't know that. And we've come across these symptoms before. The bodies in the water at the oil field facility. Those sick people in the beds at the Devil's House. They're identical to what we've seen while we've been after Cypher. The infection could have come from elsewhere. But at the very least, she does know something.
It's not like she's gonna talk.
No, not through words anyway. But what about her actions? Quiet held a knife to that soldier back then, before he became symptomatic. There must have been a reason for that.
A reason for shoving a knife down the throat of one of our men.
What if she's capable of identifying who's infected? What if she was trying to stop the infection but couldn't communicate that to us? The answer to that, the source of the infection, might be in the mouths of the infected.
You think there's some kind of clue in their mouths?
I don't know. But maybe there's something about the mouths of those who become symptomatic, something in common.
Something their mouths have in common. Forget it. Even if she can spot me.
gun.
I don't want her help. I understand how you feel. But this is something to go on.
Can't you see it's just like I said? Bringing her here was a big mistake. Quiet is gonna be the end of us.
Stand down. You've got zero proof. Try to keep an open mind on this, boss. There has to be a way to identify who's infected.
Analysis complete.
Where's the snipers?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Damn it.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
Sun will set shortly. Analysis complete. The analysis complete.
And there's this... that sniper. So there should be two of them.
Extract him.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Clouds approaching. Side ops list updated. Extraction.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You gotta extract him. rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Just one more to go.
He's coming too. Roger that. Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
You have arrived at your destination. Post captured.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction arrived at the metabase.
Flying. Only forward. Alright, now the next.
Boss, Dwight still hasn't made any moves. It's got me thinking. What? If you took her on a mission, she might break her silence. You want to let her out? Sure. Think her no different to the others? Everyone you pick up works for themselves, right? But her. I say work with her. See what happens. I wouldn't ask this of anyone but you. On missions, I'll make sure we have someone observing from a distance, and she won't be allowed access to all of the base. As for Miller, well, sometimes it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. The best part is, hiding is her specialty. If no one sees her leave the base, the staff will be none the wiser. And if she gets away? If that happens, you'll have to take care of her. But I have faith in you, boss. I think Quiet sees something. It's a big risk. But it's for the good of all of us. And besides, you can't deny her talent. Her unique skills and abilities would give you a hell of an edge out there. I'll think it over.
The wrong way.
How long are we gonna keep that woman here?
You mean Quiet?
My personal feelings aside, she's putting everybody on edge. You should hear the stories. I got sick from just standing guard at her cell. I won't stand on the same platform as that witch. She hit me for no reason.
What is this, a private army or a kindergarten?
The thing is, they're all serious. They're faced with something they don't understand, and a kind of mass hysteria has broken out. I've gotten wind of countless plots to take her out.
There are no grounds for this suspicion whatsoever. Put yourself in her shoes, assuming they see her as a prisoner here. No, even more so, if they do, she deserves to be treated humanely. I always thought our men were a bit more noble-minded. Look, I understand this is a stressful line of work, but to make her the scapegoat,
You've got it wrong. Quiet? She's with Cypher. We have men that lost their buddies to her organization.
But you could say that about more than just her. Plenty of the men used to fight for another side. They've all put that aside to work for the boss.
Cypher is different. And if you ask me, the boss is the biggest problem. Why is he protecting her? Some of the guys are starting to suspect him. I don't agree with keeping her here either.
So what's your move? Throw her out? Kill her? She's our ticket to Cypher. And her physical abilities are outstanding. We could use someone like her.
That'll make me sick.
Her marksmanship, speed, stealth capabilities for a start. Then, there are the other things we've learned. Quiet appears to be able to use both eyes as master eyes simultaneously. That lets her track targets at different focal lengths at once. While looking through the scope with one eye, she can look for new targets with the other. That's why she doesn't need a spotter. She can operate alone, no matter the circumstances.
See, I told you she's a freak. No one would be able to control her.
No, there's one person who could.
Hey, you trying to get the boss killed?
Well, why don't we talk to him? See if he's willing to take her along.
I don't like this.
It's his decision to make. The two of them might even make a good team.
That's the target. I remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago. Bring him home, boss.
Marking that. Scanning that.
Eat this!
Seriously? That's not special.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Marking that. Driver disengaged.
Development project has been added. Side op completed.
Driver engaged.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Arrived at Mother Base.
Marking that.
I'm actually liking this robot.
Where is she?
You mean Quiet? In her cell, of course.
Why did you send her out with the boss on that mission?
She proved herself well enough, didn't she? Boss sure knows talent when he sees it.
That woman will never be one of us. She's targeting him.
Don't forget, we do owe her one.
What's that supposed to mean?
Remember what happened when she first got here? She shot down the aircraft Cypher sent after us. Not only that, she hit the cockpit. Who else could have done that? We're talking about a fighter jet traveling at Mach speed.
What's your point?
She hadn't been there. The boss's chopper would be at the bottom of the ocean right now. Or would have been followed right back to Mother Base. So let's say she does have some elaborate scheme in the works. If you want to catch her in the act, all we can do is sit back and wait. On the other hand, if she swears allegiance to the boss like our other Fulton recruits, you couldn't ask for a better partner.
She's got you fooled.
I have eyes on her. If she tries anything, she'll regret it. We lose nothing either way.
Marking that.
It wasn't just Cypher. Back in the Caribbean, every eye in the world was turned on us. A private army, just a bunch of guys with guns, in possession of a nuke? Why wouldn't they be uncomfortable?
And that's why you made sure the inspection happened.
Well, I thought our best move was to prove to the UN through the IAEA that we had no nuke. Of course, I was against us having it in the first place, but that was Snake's decision.
The boss wasn't responsible.
Well, don't get me wrong, I still believed in Snake.